I get into Royal College really late. I joined Royal College when I was in grade 10, and a lot of my friends were from grade 1 who came from scholarship in grade 5. So I was the last person to, in my gang, I was the last person to join Royal College. And I was really, when I was first joining, I was really actually crying the next day, not like asking my parents not to put me to Royal College, because I already had a gang in my older school, so I was not really ready to take that initial step, which we all are scared when we take initial steps. So when I first went into Royal, I didn't have any friends, and then I met Sadiq, who was one of my friends in my earlier school. So the connections that I made at Royal College, and I'm proud to say I still go to school just to coach, which I still do. And I think I really love the culture, because Royal College is not just a school for us, it's like a separate place where we do everything together. There are people from multi-religious places, multicultural, so we all get together, and our goal is just to be Royalist. We don't care about anything else, and whatever we do, it's like this. A lot of people think that Royalists are like, their standard is this, they don't interact with these kind of people, they don't go below this level. That is crazy. We interact with all the people in the society, we go from down to up, and we also have all the varieties inside the school as well. But the thing that we do different than other schools, I would say, is we keep our pride, we keep our Royalist attitude to the point. What we do is, we'll always make sure that we guard our pride, and we'll protect the name Royalist wherever we go. Ashoka is like my home. I went there from grade 1, my brother was there, he's mentally disabled, but he was there, so I always had that comfort. My brother is there, my parents are there, and I grew up with that school, so I knew everything. So I would suggest this to anyone, but when you are growing up as a teenager or someone, I think you should simply change your question. Like, a lot of people say, I have these friends, I have this, so I shouldn't go to some place which is uncomfortable for you. But when you take that decision to move on, and when you step into ground which is uncomfortable for you, you make new friends, you meet new cultures, new societies. So when you get into that struggling phase where you meet new people and you don't know what to do, you find some connections between them and you try to move on with them. So for me, I was comfortable with Ashoka. I moved into Royal College, I didn't know anyone. I enjoyed making conversations, I joined new societies. There were teachers and there were prefects which were ready to guide me through. So I took that initial step of joining each and every club. So when I did that, when I was ready to adapt to the different culture that I was stepping into, I got everything I wanted. The first day before I joined Royal College, I cried. The last day I left Royal College, I cried again, because that 3-4 years was the best years of my life. Not because Ashok is a bad school, but because Royal was a great school. When I first went into the class, I met two friends. When I just came in and when I sat, there was two friends who are still one of my best friends, Rizan and Rasa. Royal College has this thing, like a lot of the other schools, they have this English medium class, this Tamil medium class, this Sinhala medium class. So I used to say like that. Royal College has this culture, like in a lot of the other schools, they have this English medium class, the Sinhala medium class, and the Tamil medium class. So they are staying separately, and I used to be like the same. So from grade 6, I had the same set of students until I was in grade 9. So when I went to Royal College and when I said, okay, I'm English medium, I want to follow this English medium course, I was expecting to go to English medium class. And when I went in, they were like, yeah, sure, you go to this class and sit. So when I sit in that class, there were Sinhala mediums, English mediums and Tamil mediums. And what they do is, whenever a subject changes, for example, when it's science, so the people who will be doing the English medium science will have to come to a separate class and so on. So there's a hassle of moving around, but still we were all together. So when I initially joined, the first subject was maths, and I was sitting next to this Rizan and Rasa, and I was coming from a Buddhist school. Ashok is a Buddhist school, and these two were Muslims, and they were actually I think they were having the breakfast this thing at the moment, so they were basically not eating. So I was pretty happy. I had my lunchbox out and I was eating, and they were not eating, which is rare if you are schooling in Sri Lanka for that matter. If you can eat food without any disturbance, that's the best thing for you to happen. But that will be a sad story for you to when you are going to tell your students, sorry, your kids. Open the lunchbox. Nobody was there. Two people who were next to me was not ready to eat. I asked them. They were like, "I'm doing fast." Okay, fine. I ate, and then I was talking to these two. I remember Rasak can draw really nicely. He was drawing something in the desk at that point. Yeah, he can draw. That was the initial connection, and it was really easy to talk to these people because they understood, because they were coming from grade 5 and so on. When in Ashok everyone came from grade 1, there were not much of mixing between in scholarships and all that, so it was easy compared to other schools when you were initially joining in, because there was nothing like, yes, they had like this this gang level and the studious people and all that is there in every school, but it was easier to mix with everyone.